Happy Memorial Day, people. It's What's Fumbles watching. And while I haven't posted my other clips, today is my day of action. I just been overthinking. And then also the air was just kind of heavy. So now it feels very light. And I feel like it's now time for me to release what it is I need to release into the world. I hope you all are enjoying your day, doing absolutely nothing and feeling completely unapologetic about it. So my first video I did April the 3rd, and since April the 3rd I just been kind of going down the rabbit hole of content creators. Now, while my main thing that I want to bring to you are movie reviews, like I said, there are other things that I will be talking about, speaking on. Right now, I'm watching on Hulu Wendy Williams, What a Mess. It's only one season. Yeah, one season and one episode. And, love or hate her, I mean, Wendy Williams, gotta give her flowers. And just would like to wish you a triumphant rise back to the top, or wherever the top is for you. I just have a lot of respect for someone who paves their way regardless of whether they're going to be liked or not. Putting out these videos takes a lot of balls. Anytime you're putting yourself out there for the world to see. Because everybody has a comment. Everybody does. Everybody has an opinion. I like to peruse the comment sections on some of these content creators that are really talking about something. Some of them are talking about a bunch of nothing. Shit, I thought that some of these series was fire until I went down the whole rabbit hole of mess. And I don't know if it's just with the algorithm or what, but I done seen some stuff and I'm like, well, how was this different from what Wendy was doing? The gossip tabloids, whether it was true or not, it was for you to figure out what was and what wasn't. So, yeah. But what was capturing my attention the most is, how they blacklisted her from New York. I remember that whole time. I was in my second year at Temple University, and I was tuned in every day to listen to her on Philly's 99. And like she said, she took that market all the way to #1. And I do remember her going through the miscarriages, and I was just like, oh man, to really want something. And then when she had her son, how proud she was, and you just got a chance to see the softer, pink, fuzzy side of her. In fact, that was like my favorite part once she elevated and became a talk show host. When she would do the after show, that was like the best thing. And now that I think about it, she was on to the wave even then. So again, much respect, Wendy, for being very innovative and being the first in your class. And I wish you well. So check that out when you all get a chance. I've been seeing a lot of Ryan Philippe resurfacing. He has something called The Locksmith, and that one is actually produced by Chicken Soup for the Soul. Who knew they had a production house, right? So it teeters on, really, really high drama, and then but you still have that concept of a lesson, that there's a lesson behind it all. So The Locksmith, give me 5 minutes, okay? Thank you. and then American Murderer that I came across, which I had never heard of. So those are both really good. But remember, back in the day, Cruel Intentions, that was so good and so dark. Listen, I get the strawberry biscuit and put my little ice cream on top, which is what is it, a brambleberry crisp. But Haagen-Dazs, if you're listening, I've been petitioning for this one particular ice cream that was a limited edition. You have to bring it back. You know which one I'm talking about. And it was always gone. It was like a blueberry crumble. Oh my gosh. Anywho, so I saw that. What else did I like recently? I went to the movies. I can't wait until what Miles Morales comes out. Me and my son are really gonna enjoy that. We saw Mario Brothers, which I really, really, really liked, surprisingly, and that like gave me that whole nostalgic. I was laughing harder than the kids in the theater, like a couple times, especially when he started singing and playing the piano. Peaches, peaches, peaches. I cracked up. The kids was looking like, it ain't that funny, but it was cute. What else? Summer, I guess, officially starts tomorrow, even though the calendar says otherwise, and we like to associate summertime with summer reading. Just want to give myself a nice pat on the shoulder. My son successfully passed his homeschool review, and I gotta tell you that is one of the most underappreciated things, roles, actions of love, is to be a teacher. And I just want to shout out all the great teachers that I've had in my life, because all it takes is one bad apple, and especially when they're young, to ruin their whole ideology of teaching and what it means to have fun while at the same time learning. And shout out to my teachers. Miss Nelson, my third grade teacher specifically, she made me want to become a teacher. But yeah, so we passed our homeschool review, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm hoping that I can, give some other moms some help with that area, because it's not easy, but it's very rewarding. Also, you get a chance to experience life through the lens of your children, as they begin to formulate sentences and critical thinking. And as my son says, I don't have to wait for the other kids to catch up. Once we're done, we move on. And isn't that what life is about? You learn something, you move on. The things that you having issues with, kind of keep going back over them until you get it right. Let's see. Oh yeah, we were talking about summer reading. So I have like a stack of books. And during what was that? What they call it? The Woot Wap. They really weren't pressing us too much about returning books. So I still have like a shitload of books from that I have to check in, but I don't want somebody to check them out because they really are good. I just have bookmarks, earmarks in various places. This one that I'm getting into is called Eating to Extinction: The World's Rarest Foods and Why We Need to Save Them, by Dan Saladino. Salad, I-N-O. Over the past several decades, globalization has homogenized what we eat, and done so ruthlessly. The numbers are stark. Of the roughly 6,000 different plants once consumed by human beings, only 9 remain major staples today. Just 3 of these, rice, wheat, and corn, provide 50% of all of our calories. dig deeper, and the trends are more worrisome still. 95% of milk consumed in the United States comes from a single breed of cow, while 1 in 4 beers drunk around the world is a product of one brewer. Sounds like a monopoly to me. Sort of like how BG&E is here in Baltimore City, but I don't have enough time in my day, and I want to keep it very, very lighthearted. And I just wanted to say hey and officially welcome you to Womble's World, and I hope that we have a lot of fun here. I look forward to getting to know people who like some of the same things that I do, or maybe who just want to, as they say, shoot the shit. You know, I believe there's a Fair Act disclaimer, so anything that is mentioned or played during this video falls under the Fair Act. And I just wanted to shout out again to Wendy Williams and play this particular. Oh, they got something with Gizmo. Did I just see that? Yeah, I gotta click back. I done been all out the loop with HBO Max. I see they changed their logo. Gremlins. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. But anyway, and Succession. How many of y'all into Succession? I believe this is the finale, so I like to let them all build up. But I'm gonna send you on your way, and dedicate this to everybody who know what a dog needs. Shout out to Wendy. I know what you thought you had, girl, but you know what they say, only fairy tales exist in a whole nother world. Peace out, everybody. Be kind to yourself and others. Love you. Peace.